Hey YouTube, this is my Briggs & Stratton 16 horse IC overhead valve intek. This engine came off the Yardman tractor that I had. It's in one of my previous videos. I bought it off another guy off Craigslist. Actually, not off Craigslist, some guy that emailed me for repairs of the tractor, but then he wound up getting a new one, so he sold it to me for 80 bucks. And this is the engine that was on it. It's a pretty nice engine. Right there, Yardman, 16 horse, overhead valve, IC intek, quick start ignition, industrial power, cast iron cylinder, sleeve, pressure filtration with spin oil filter. So yeah, this one has a oil filter and pressure lube, which is pretty cool. That means it's a pretty good engine. It's better than the engine that was on here, which the one on here was a 14.5 horse IC quad overhead valve engine. And I just noticed my light is on from last night. So let's turn that off real fast. Okay. And I'm just going to do a cold start on this real fast. The solenoid on this is bad, so I need to replace it. And I made a previous video also about this thing fell off, and I need to find a washer that fits in there so I can bolt it up to the engine. So let's put this off to the side. And it has a charged battery on it. I did have to replace a starter on this engine. The other starter was bad, so I just took the starter off the old engine and put it on here. The muffler on the old one just stuck out the side, and this one goes down here, but it didn't, it actually fit pretty good. It just stands up on top of here and just sits up there. This engine starts pretty good. Let me just push the tractor up to a level surface real fast, and then I'll start it up. Okay, since the solenoid's bad on this, I'm going to jump the solenoid. So to do that, make sure parking brake's on. So I'm going to put that on. Parking brake's on. And you're going to need to turn it to start. And take a screwdriver and jump the solenoid at the same time. So let's get a screwdriver. Doesn't matter what kind of screwdriver, just anything with a rubber grip and metal screwdriver part. What you're going to need to do, carefully, without touching any of the metal, put this in here first, and then work. This isn't a great idea if you don't know what you're doing. And you're going to need to make a connection on the two upper pieces to start the engine. So let's see if I can put the camera here. Okay, that's good enough. So let's turn the engine to start. Engine on start. Why is it not doing anything? Let's find out. Okay, I think the battery is, for some reason I just charged it, but it's not holding a charge. And, set the multimeter to 20 volts DC power. Touch the ground to the ground wire, or the black to the ground wire. Red to positive, black to ground. And for some reason we're not even getting a little bit of a reading. We were before. Okay, there it goes. 0.62 volts. Not good enough at all to start, so the battery's bad. Doesn't hold a charge. So let's get a new battery in there, I guess. Got another battery somewhere. Where is it? Oh yeah, there it is. Right up there. That's actually the battery from the Yardman tractor too. Okay, got the new battery in there. Just for heck of it, let's test this to see how many volts it has. Just to make sure. I was testing another one right. Multimeter on, 20 volts. Back negative. Right to that. Yep, 12.4 volts. So the other battery must be bad for some reason. Right there. It's not holding the charge. And I know this thing is good. Let's try and okay, let's try and start it again. Okay, turn it on. Put the screwdriver in there. That's how to jump the solenoid. Right now it's on its lowest idle, and this is what it is. It idles pretty good. But when you rev it up, it seems to skip a little bit. I haven't done much. I haven't even changed the spark plug or the oil in this yet. So when I do that, I don't know, it might make it a little better. It might be the spark plug, I don't know. But this doesn't have a pulley on it, so if I try and drive it, it's not going to do anything. Here, I'll just throttle it up for you. Full throttle.